So I saw Alex Lieberman, Morning Brew founder. He tweeted about this idea of where for his company he's acquiring customers like everybody else, right? Those customers are then put on a newsletter because he's the newsletter guy, right? But now he's monetizing the newsletter with advertisers, sponsors, brand deals, all these things. He's taking that money and investing and going and getting more
newsletters,
customers that then join his newsletter. Which and I thought about this for like D2C brands, ecom brands, like the brands that we play with in this space, and I really wanted to get your take on it because I'm trying to like flesh this out. But essentially, in the middle is you have like your core product, right? Whatever it is that you sell. So you sell cups, you sell watches, you sell markers.
Your son's sunglasses.
Yeah. So we got like this sunglass brand. Like, so we want to sell glasses, right?
Right.
What most people do is they get customers and then they put them on an email list where they just say like 10% off for more sunglasses. Hey, we released a new sunglass.
Here's a cool picture.
Here's a cool picture of the sunglasses, and it's just sunglasses, sunglasses, sunglasses. Right. But where he's kind of flipping this is he takes these customers and he actually puts them into a newsletter, and it's like a themed newsletter or a category newsletter. And this is where I think this is genius. You and I have talked about this a ton. I have this core product of sunglasses. I'm getting these customers, and instead of just saying like, hey, here's 10% off another pair of sunglasses, what if I talked about everything in this case would be like baseball, would be like sports, would be like mindset, would be lifestyle, right? How do I get better as a young athlete? Well, now I have a newsletter. Like who's going to advertise in my newsletter if I'm just saying, hey, buy more sunglasses, buy more sunglasses? No one, literally no one.
Yeah.
But now if I have a newsletter that is a baseball lifestyle, right? Or a sports lifestyle or a youth sports lifestyle, that opens it up to Logan Paul might want to advertise Prime in here. The guy who makes new bats, or Bruce Bolt might want to advertise in here. Or like, this changes the game because now the newsletter is going to generate revenue.
Yeah.
And then I can take that revenue and I can go get more customers, which makes my newsletter bigger, which means I can get more advertisers, which gives me more revenue to go get more customers. This to me, like when I really started like thinking about it, and I like this isn't a rocket science strategy, but like kind of the light bulb moment went off. So I wanted to get like your thoughts, your opinions on this, and like just is this viable? Like, can we do this?
Do you have an eraser?
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Whoa, that was aggressive.
We're learning the whiteboard. It's day one of the
whiteboard.
Day one of the fancy whiteboard in the middle of the office.
It's cool that you can stick it there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the sunglass brand. So let's say, is it just for kids?
Right now, it's like young athletes. It could be like we have college athletes wearing them, minor league baseball players wearing them, but it's for like, the emerging, growing athlete.
Yeah, let's call it the ambitious athlete.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, what a good name.
I know, right? So let's say this is for baseball. Really, we're going to go athlete.
But really, it's athlete because we started selling it to, we got a couple pro pickleball players wearing it right now. Like,
Fishing. Those glasses for fishing, fire.
100%.
Right?
Yeah,
like
running, pickleball,
running would be fire as well. Okay, so we're going to talk and we're going to segment the stuff. So this gives us an opportunity to really create like a lot. And you can go small and you can keep going. But at the same time, you can, if you have a bigger budget or whatever, you kind of have a bigger brand, you can go boom. This is the overarching thing is like ambitious athletes.
Yep.
Ambitious athlete, right? And we're going to start with baseball. So in baseball, we're going to talk about what's going on in baseball. We're going to talk about trades. We're going to talk about the minors, like who's working. We're also going to talk a little bit on like the lifestyle, the swings, like how to improve, but also like the mindset of what you need to do to be a strong athlete. And then we're going to take like workouts, and then the workouts can take us into running, right? And then that can take us into like other leisurely sports like fishing or pickleball, and like just staying athletic and like being ambitious and like really thinking through, right? So now we're building one thing that has these subtopics that if you're using a tool like Beehive, right?
Yep.
You can even say like, hey, if you like this one, you can go to this one, this one. Later on, you can even segment them. You can totally segment things that people are clicking on as well to have a better understanding of like what's working better and to create better CPM offers for your potential new advertisers as well. So now you're selling the sunglasses, but people are reading and they're getting into the community. And that's at the end of the day, man, this is really what this channel is about. Building founder-led media companies that sell products. It's not about e-commerce. E-commerce is like the logical step after you build a founder-led media brand. So really, like that's a big thing that we've been thinking about now, because when we make content together on this, we're like, it's ecom for this. Like, really, it's not.
It's not.
Really, it's not. It's media company to a product. What is Logan Paul? He's a media company that sells Prime. Like, what is Feastables? It's a company owned by a media company. You know what I mean?
100%.
That's really how you need to look at it. If you're just thinking e-commerce, your trinkets, your trash, you're a dropshipper. You know? And with this, you can also start using people from TikTok Shop to drive over here with different affiliate commissions and different stuff like that.
So many things
they
you can
could be
do.
writers. They could enhance their brand by working with your brand. So I think it's not only viable, I think it's necessary in 2024 plus.
Yeah, man. So it's also framing it differently in that, we think the goal of advertising is to just generate that first sale. We want to be profitable on that first sale.
Right.
This way of thinking is totally different, because I can go out and I can acquire a customer. I can get somebody who, gets the sunglasses, and I can be profitable, but I can also not be profitable.
Right.
I could actually lose money on the initial sale, knowing that now they're a customer. They're going to get onto my newsletter, and I'm going to monetize that newsletter. And the more people I can get into that newsletter, the more I can charge advertisers for brand deals, affiliate commissions, TikTok Shop stuff, whatever it is. And then, I can sell them more of my own sunglasses at a higher margin, because I've already acquired the customer. So
it also opens up the opportunity for a lot of different style strategic funnels, right? Let's say the average funnel, right? You got your hero product, or you're driving to a home page, or just some form of funnel, and you're selling your product or more of your product or some adjacent product with like upsells and stuff like that. That's the logical understanding of how to sell this, right? Let's say that, man, like it's just not converting. We're having a hard time. Cool. Let's try to get people into a newsletter first, and then like start selling the products, because this acquisition is going to be $2-3, not $40-50. This might be $5, right? Conversely, I don't know if I want to start there. Cool. Hey, join this newsletter and get this product for $5. Now it's a free plus shipping.
100%.
Just pay for the shipping for joining the newsletter. We're going to give you this. Sports Illustrated did it forever.
Dude,
we're going back to that.
The football phone.
That's
exactly what it is, right?
It's the football phone. Hey, join my magazine, newsletter, whatever it is, right? We're going to give you a football phone and just cover the shipping, $29.99. You're paying for the subscription, right? You're not paying for a subscription here. You get this for free, plus a gift. You got to pay shipping. You eat it on the first one, but immediately now you get discounts on other products and different things like that. There are so many cool ways now to structure your e-commerce company if you think of it as a media company first.
100%.
Did we just invent this, I feel? I feel like we're kind of like, I'm going to go said we are going to be the market leaders on this.
We are, because
no
one talks about this. They all just think, I got customer and I'm going to sell them more crap, right? Or more stuff, or the next thing. And that's not what this is about.
You're just a commodity.
At all.
You
are.
This separates you into a media business, into something know, like, trust. You can create, you can publish, you can collaborate, you can get advertisers, you can do advertising deals. Okay, let's stick with the baseball. We've built this newsletter, right? Now you've got somebody from Georgia that's like, hey man, I do a youth thing for 500 kids in the summer. I'd like to advertise with you guys. Cool. Also, can I get a discount for 500 of the glasses? Now you're doing corporate, right?
And corporate sale.
Can that happen? Yeah, 100%.
100% it can,
man. This is
all
logical
day.
biz dev ascensions.
I mean, it's what I used to do speaking wise, right?
Exactly.
I would be like, all right, it's 10 grand to hire me for an hour. I'll go do a keynote, or you can buy 500 of my books, right? And I'll come speak for free.
And this is how everybody becomes a bestseller, by the way.
Yeah,
like all the people.
That's the best thing. But like, dude, it's so crazy. But again, it's just changing this mindset of thinking of yourself as just I sell widgets to I run a media company that happens to have widgets as one stream of revenue. How can I create these other streams of revenue from advertising, affiliate deals, brand deals, all that stuff, which then helps you get more people to buy your widget, which the more people to buy your widget, they join your newsletter list, you charge more money for brand deals and affiliate offers and all that, which then you can dump that money back into continuing to grow this company. And that's how you're going to grow a really, really big business.
So let's do one more to give you guys another example, right?
Yeah.
With the golf company that we're launching here, the golf clothing company.
This one blows me away.
Logically, you're going to think like, oh, cool, they're going to teach swings and all that. Like that's the overarching thing, like just golf in general. Now we're going to teach you how to be a Renaissance man, okay? And watch where I'm going to go with it, right? Like we're going to go Renaissance. Renaissance Man newsletter, right? And so the Renaissance Man newsletter is going to be for guys, because we're going to start with men here because of the kind of clothing that we're going to come out with and stuff like that. Later on, we'll do women. So it's gonna be about health. It's going to be about money. We're going to talk about money, having money, saving money, optimizing the money that you have. It's going to be about wealth. It's going to be about fashion because we have a apparel line, right? It's going to be about up and coming things, mocktails, new drinks, home decor, like the newest office settings, new suits. How to be a man that has all this. A Renaissance man is a like established dude that is handsome, good looking, smart, educated, and well off, right? Like every guy wants to do that. We'll do looks maxing because that's a big thing right now in TikToks, and we're going to take advantage of that trend.
Yep.
So boom, who do I have here? Gillette. I have skincare companies. I have everything, and we're not competing. We're collabing. What can I do out of this? I can make a box for $49 a month using all their products as well. What do I own? An apparel company for golf, right? But now look at that. And if you add that to this, you have a media company that has a golf company inside of it.
Yeah.
What's bigger? It's probably the media company, guys.
It probably is. The other thing, the last piece that I'll throw into this, and again, we'll have more episodes where we go much deeper into this.
Yeah, we'll go a lot deeper on this now.
But here's the other cool thing is when you have this, you have this, let's just call it the newsletter, right? Is when you have someone who's paying for an ad or you're running an affiliate offer, right? Well, guess what this is going to give you? Data. Right? So this ad, these guys paid, $1,000 for a brand deal. This was an affiliate offer that you're doing a $20 CPA, right? You're getting $20 for every sale that you make here. This guy paid you $1,000 flat. Well, maybe this affiliate offer drove 500 sales, right? 500 sales at $20 a piece is 10 grand, right? And this ad, maybe he only got 5 sales. It just flopped. Well, the cool thing is you got paid a flat rate. You're not worried about that. But this, you go, that's interesting.
Yep.
Should I make my own version of that product? Should I acquire this product? Should I work for an equity deal in this business because I can help them to grow? So now you're using your newsletter as a way to grow your internal products and brands and acquisitions and further that. And you get to test it with real data. Because if this one bombed too, you're like, cool, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go on to the next one. No harm, no foul. But it's going to show you these things. That's why I loved the golf stuff that you were talking about earlier is so let's just say we're just selling golf balls, right? Like that's our ecom product. And we bring them into just like a golf lifestyle. We won't even go Renaissance man.
Right.
Just golf lifestyle is enough. Well, now I can be testing out tees. I can be testing out like trips, big golf vacation packages. Like you said, clubs. I can be testing out clothes, because the golfer needs all of this stuff, right? Like bags, like gloves.
Carts, bro.
Carts.
Literally anything.
All of these different things. And you're like, cool, we're selling a crap load of tees. Well, maybe now we create a branded golf tee, right? Maybe we start doing our own trips, like in our world, like masterminds and stuff. You just do like high-end exclusive trips because now your customers are funding your travel to play like the coolest golf courses in the world.
Collab with a golf club company.
Exactly.
Or a golf bag company.
100%.
Right.
And so that's the other thing I love about this newsletter model is you get to do all of this testing with real shoppers and get real data. And then you say all right, cool. Like we're not investing in those types of products and we are going to go harder on these types of products.
So next week, guys, we're going to take this and kind of emphasize on it a little bit more, go a little bit deeper over the next couple of weeks. We'll kind of do a little framework. Next week, we'll show you kind of like the C4 framework, which stands for content, community, clicks, and then conversions. And so we'll explain it a little bit more because this is how you're going to drive to this and make it effortless for you guys to not only be building e-commerce, but frankly, be thinking about yourselves as a media company so you can build culture and get more commerce.
So drop a comment with questions that you have about this today, because today was kind of just a word vomit, a brainstorm. It was actually me getting ideas out of my head and you helping to affirm them. But what questions do you have about this? What obstacles, roadblocks are in your way to doing this in your business? And we'll make sure we cover those in the next episode.
Subscribe, join the notifications, share this with a friend, and tag us, guys. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.
Next week.